Joe,
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
we can
Yeah.
hear you, sir.
Yeah, I'm Joe, and it's the first time actually I come to this live.
Okay,
I
welcome.
just would like to ask you a question. If you can explain to me a verse from the Quran, if that's possible.
What's the
You want,
verse?
what verse
Yeah,
are you
it's
referring to?
31.
What?
What?
Chapter 9, Surah At-Tawbah, verse 31.
Okay. What does it say?
Would you like me to read it in Arabic or in English? Because in English the translation is wrong, unfortunately.
Read it in Arabic.
اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم.
Okay. And in English?
In English, they have taken their rabbis and monks, as well as the Messiah, son of Mary, as lords besides Allah.
Okay. What's your problem?
My problem is that it's translated 100% wrong. So it says
You
in the
you ju-
Arabic.
you just translated it.
No, I'm reading it actually off of Quran.com.
but you translated it. You read it in
No, no, no.
Arabic.
I'm reading the translation
No,
from
no. You give us your
Quran.com.
translation. Are you Arab?
Okay. Yeah, I'm Arab.
So
I
you
would like to
translate it.
Okay. They have taken their monks, their rabbis and monks, as lords besides Allah and the Messiah, son of Mary.
Okay. What's your point?
So it clearly says that Messiah is God.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it says that they have taken, so he's talking about the people who have taken their rabbis and lords as lords instead of taking Allah and Jesus. It's clearly what it's saying. And in English, they have translated it the other way around in
Okay.
Quran.
What does Allah say in the Quran about Jesus?
No, I'm just referring to this verse
No,
now.
no, no. I'm
Before,
talking about the Quran. No, no, no. You've understood it that way, and you think that the interpretation got wrong. What does Allah say in the Quran about Jesus? Does He say He's God? Or say
in
He's
this
not God?
verse, in
No,
this
no, no,
verse,
no,
yeah.
no, no. In the Quran. Have you read the Quran?
No, I haven't read the Quran.
You've not read the
And
Quran,
no, I just want you to explain for me this
right?
verse.
So, okay. So here's the thing. You see, I'll just make it simple for you. See,
No, I might
when,
be taking it not in
no, no,
context,
no. I'm
and
gonna help you. I'm
I
gonna
will
help you. I'm gonna
completely
help you.
understand. I just want
I
you to
got
give
you,
me the
bro.
context.
I got you, bro. Okay.
Okay.
So here's the thing. You see, when we understand something in the Quran, yeah, we look at what the Quran says throughout it. Now, clear message in the Quran is Jesus is just a messenger. Clear. So if you see one verse that kind of implies something, when you apply the rest of the verses, you realize it doesn't mean that. But you have interpreted it that way in your own mind, because I'm assuming you're a Christian. You're a Christian, yeah?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
Oh, yeah. So you've used your own worldview to import onto the text and ignored everything else the Quran has said because you don't even read it.
Yeah, I'm with you. But if one
Yeah.
verse is against a lot of other verses, isn't
Well,
this
no,
enough?
no, no. It's not against it. It's just your understanding of that verse. Because, like you
Can
said,
you can you give me your understanding?
which verse is it again? Say it again. Let me just find this verse. My God.
It's
What is it?
chapter 9, verse 31. Surah At-Tawbah.
Chapter 9, 31, yeah? All right, one
Yeah,
second. Surah At-Tawbah, Quran.com, you're saying, yeah? And you're saying this is wrong.
yeah. The translation is wrong.
Okay. They have taken their scholars and monks as lords besides Allah, and also the Messiah, the son of Mary. And they were not commanded except to worship one God. There is no deity except Him. Exalted is He above whatever they associate with Him. What are you saying it says?
Yeah, no, this is correct translation actually. Are you in Quran.com? This is perfect. Okay, so can you explain it to me?
Yes, it was self-explanatory. I'll read it slowly. They
Okay.
have taken their scholars and monks as lords besides Allah, and also the Messiah.
Okay. So they
Okay.
have taken their monks as lords instead of taking
No,
Jesus as
no,
Lord.
no, no. That's not what they've said. That's not what's being said, mate.
What
What's
does it
being
say?
said is they've taken their lords and monks, yeah,
As
as lords
Lord.
besides Allah,
And
and they've also taken the Messiah as lords besides Allah.
no,
Yeah.
no. If you read the Arabic, I'm referring to.
But I just read the English and you agreed with me.
Yeah, because the translation is wrong, and you're.
Well, you just said
What is
I
the
just read the
translation of?
translation. You
What is
said it was right.
No, forget about the translation. Let's
Okay.
read Arabic
No,
because
we forget. You just said the
No, 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 no.
translation was right, and now
we're
you're
not.
saying forget about the translation because it doesn't
The
say what
thing
you
is,
thought it said.
okay, you're an Arab.
I don't
What's
want
the
to argue translations. I just want to
okay?
read in Arabic, and I want you to explain. You read Arabic, right?
الواو ما معنى الواو هنا؟
وحرف عطف.
حرف عطف.
نعم.
طيب وبس.
There's also one thing. It should be also والمسيحي, not المسيحة. So this is also a mistake, because in Arabic.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't get rid of him, man. Did he go? No, he hasn't gone. He's still there.
No? Hello?
Mhm.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right, you explain to me, first of all, explain al-waw al-atf, right? And why that it's an inclusion rather than an exclusion. And then explain to me why al-mansub is incorrect.
First of all,
why is it not incorrect and al-waw al-atf?
Wa means and, first of all.
We know what and means.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it and of inclusion or exclusion? And explain why.
There isn't any and of exclusion. Can you give me an example of and of
like
exclusion?
when you say and, you can separate between two things.
Yes.
Right?
Can you give me an example?
I mean, this is basics.
No. I want you to give me how Jesus is
Okay.
excluded
No.
from
I'll give you an English example. Okay. I like strawberries and cream in my trifle, and hundreds and thousands. What does that mean?
Yeah. I'm sorry, what does this have to do with the verse?
Okay. Am I saying I like strawberries and cream in my hundreds and thousands? Or am I saying I like hundreds of thousands on top of my trifle?
Yeah, on top of them.
Right. But I excluded it with an and. So
yeah, but
I like strawberries and cream in my trifle and
you also
hundreds
like,
and thousands. Am I saying I like strawberries and cream in my trifle and hundreds and thousands? No, I'm not. I'm suffixing the hundreds of thousands onto my initial strawberries and cream. Just as Allah talks about the rabbis and the monks, they take them besides Allah and the Messiah. Not saying.
Yeah, but why doesn't he put the Messiah next to them?
Okay, because that's how it's done. Okay, and when you read the rest of the Quran, it's clear that Jesus is the Messiah and not God. So when you look at the rest of the Quran and it's clear that he's not God, then when we read this, we know that Allah's not saying that they take their lords and monks take their monks and their rabbis as lords besides Allah and the Messiah. He's not saying that. It's saying it's clearly saying what I just said. It's saying it's a stupid argument. You really came on that.
It's a 100%. It's a recycled what do you call it? CP and RC argument, and it's just not gonna. This is basic grammar, and all you're hoping for is to feed on people's lack of Arabic to cast out.
No,
it sounds like a Christian Prince argument to me.
100%.
Did you get this on Christian Prince?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is a Christian Prince argument.
Yeah, 100% argument, 100% Christian Prince.
Yeah. I'm with you that in the Quran the main message is that Jesus.
I'm gonna make it easy, Joe.
God. Joe. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you that the Quran.
Masalama.
I'm sorry.
Masalama.
Ma'asalama.
Ma'asalama. Goodbye. God, these arguments are so bad. Terrible. I mean, he's coming, quoting, trying to tell us his verse is wrong. He's not read the Quran. He's not read the verses in the Quran where it talks about Jesus not being God or just like. Sorry, Sabor, I apologize.